Hello, beautiful person watching this. I'm very happy that you're here. And I'm gonna do. I already uploaded this, but if you're one of my 3 active subs, you probably know that. But uh, gonna redo the commentary and keep it a bit more PG here. Just showing off my Legion and stuff. My gear, not very good, but I do have quite good nodes for my level of gear and experience because of the 1200 boost or the 1200 node stone event that just happened. Um, excuse me. I use about half of those node stones on this character, maybe a little bit more even. And I believe I have 7.8k stat here. I have all the typical buffs that you could get pretty easily from MVP, as well as Monster Park pots, Legion coupon. Not any of the guild buffs, so those are pretty huge if you can get those. I had some choice words about this fight in the first video that I made. I will more politely say this fight is a bunch of baloney, really. When you're first starting out, it's very, very tough. Very tough. And this is just proof that, I saw people recommending like 15k stat for this fight, like minimum. And I mean, Buccaneer is strong and all, so that might have something to do with it too. But 15k stat is a lot of stat. Some classes may need that, but with good mechanics, and if you have enough ignore defense, you can get there. If you just are patient and are willing to fight him for 10 to 15 minutes. So, without further ado, let's actually talk about the fight. This is Hellux, the version of the fight where you killed none of his body parts. He has, in phase 1, 3 moves. There's one of them, that's the fist. Waiting, waiting. There's a second one, that's the exhale. Fist again. Exhale again, and he should inhale soon. Wow. Never seen him go this long without inhaling. It's crazy. Here's the inhale. But I happened to blow up the whole screen, so you couldn't really see it very well. But I'm sure you all know very well. The fist kills you instantly. If you're in it, the inhale will cause you to walk towards him until you die in 1 hit. And it will also heal him. And the stun will not kill you, do about half your HP, and it will stun you. Sometimes you get lucky and the thing you get hit by is the stun and then you don't die, which is great. But how do you not die in this fight? You have to be very, very cautious and very patient. If you attempt to continue to hit him until you notice that he's doing an attack and then try to react after this, you will not succeed most of the time. You have to kind of understand the timing of the fight and realize when he's about to do a move, likely, and then stop hitting him until he does the move, and then immediately react and then go back to hitting him. He generally will have about 2 seconds that you can hit him for free while right after he uses a move, while he's kind of recovering. But after that couple seconds passes, you really just kind of want to stand there for a moment and wait for him to do his thing, because you really don't want to get caught in one of your animations and die. Especially dying in phase 1 is really, really quite bad, because phase 2 is, I would say, harder for most characters and people. And so you'll just see me here going back and forth. A tip I like to mention is to stare at his eyes. His eyes will always glow in this phase when he's doing a move. And you'll also notice that he has kind of this, like, I don't know if it's a breathing animation or like a head bobbing animation. I believe I die here, actually. 1 second. So I reacted just a bit too late to that inhale. And you'll see here that normally he causes you to walk in the direction that he is, but because I got hit by the one after I already dashed, then he pulls me to the left when he's on my right. So I die to his fist, and he doesn't get healed. So even though I got kind of BS there because I dashed and still got hit by the thing, I lucked out because he didn't get healed by the thing, so kind of evens out. Anyways, you'll notice that his head is kind of bobbing up and down. Maybe he's breathing, whatever. And then whenever he goes to use a move, his head will stop this animation, and it'll get interrupted, and then he'll do his move. So if you notice that his head stops this kind of rhythm that he's got going on, his groove, then your brain can use that as a visual indicator as well. Just an additional one, just in case. And right here, I'm gonna pause the video. Actually, I gotta go full screen here because the thing won't be at the top. So, as you can see, he's about to phase. He's got 0.6% HP. So at this point, whatever side you're on, as you're hitting him, you want to start heading towards the corner. And you'll notice as I get to the corner, he pops. This is very good. The first move that Hellux uses every time you get to the I phase is the curse. That curse right there. His eyes will glow orange, and seemingly nothing else really happens. He just glows orange. And if you're close enough to him, you will get cursed. The curse will reverse your controls, and then I believe it just kills you like 5 seconds later. I have never gotten hit by the curse and not died, so I believe that's how it works. I've also tried cleansing it, or using the Maple Hero thing, whatever. Hero's Will or whatever it's called. And it does not remove it, so you are boned if you get hit by the curse. So in this phase, you're mainly just looking out for the curse and the fists. If you get hit by the other things, it's normal and not that big of a deal, usually. Especially if you have the auto potion thing, you'll just take some damage, heal it up, take some damage, heal it up. And I don't think I've ever died to anything that wasn't the fist or the curse in this phase, aside from, of course, the little dude stacking at the bottom, which I'll touch on in a moment here. And so the important thing you have to understand about this fight, this is the vital piece of information to beating phase 2. Like, you have to know this or you can't kill him, I'm convinced, unless you're way overfunded. If you are behind the portal, as in on the other side of it, relative to where Hellux is, even only by a little bit, like your character can be partially in the portal a little bit. I like to be safe and kind of be like right behind it, but you can. There's a threshold here where you can kind of be in it a little bit if your class needs to be closer for whatever reason. If you are behind the portal, you will not be cursed. That is very, very important. It's exactly this distance. It can also be, it's anywhere on the screen, y-axis. So as long as you're here, on the x-axis, anywhere, you will not be cursed. So you can just be, I have to be somewhere past here. And so when you're hitting him, you want to stand behind the portal. You want to hit him as much as you can. If you have a flash jump, you can dodge the flash jump, or the fists when they come up, by flash jumping backwards off the platform, which I will do sometimes. You can also go forward if you have a long enough dash or teleport, and dodge the fist that way, and then you can switch to the other side. And yeah, this part can be very tricky if you're relatively new to the fight, don't have the hands. And I will now mention some classes have a way to kill these little dudes at the bottom for free while they're on the platform. I have cleared with 2 other classes, Blaster and Shadower. Both of these classes can kill the little dudes for free most of the time with a After Image Shock passive and Meso Explosion, respectively. But Buccaneer, as far as I know, does not have a consistent way of clearing the little dudes from the platforms. And so the way the little dudes work is they will slowly walk towards Hellux from the sides. If they reach him, they will explode or something, and you will receive a stack. Oh, I die there. I definitely remember trying to input my dash there and somehow got eaten, so I was not happy, but still have 2 more deaths where I can still kill him, so it's all good. So yeah, as you can see now above my head, that purple skull thing with the 1 next to it, I now have a stack. That means one of the little dudes reached the middle. If the stacks reach 5, you will die instantly. And so it is in your best interest to kill the little dudes at the best of your ability. But it's complicated if you have to go down there, because if you walk down there and you go towards the middle and you get cursed, then you're dead anyway. And so this is where the difficulty of the fight comes in. And so you'll see me here kind of playing a bit on hard mode because of my combination of low damage and no ability to kill the little dudes. But I get it done. So I avoid the curse there, then I'm free to go across the bottom. Does the orange explosion thing, that doesn't really do anything. Does the other blue eyes explosion thing, it doesn't really do anything. And then I dodge the fist. And after, I believe he uses 4, maybe 5 moves, he will curse again, always. So once you see him curse, then you're like, alright, I'm safe for now. I think he just cursed, I didn't notice. Yeah, you can say, okay, he just cursed, so I'm safe to go down there for 10 to 15 seconds probably. And then kill the little dudes, and then immediately get back behind the portal, your little safe spot. And that's the pattern. There's the curse again, so I go across the bottom. Fist, I dodge it, across the other side. Behind the portal again. Fist, dodge it. Go down, because since he just fisted, I have a couple seconds there to clear little dudes. I was pretty scared. I definitely could do a better job of, you can get across if you Serpent Vortex in like 1 second. You can get from one safe spot to the other safe spot. So I really need to be more comfortable going down there when he's kind of gonna curse soon. As you can see, I'm letting myself get some stacks here. I've got 3 right now. Almost died there. I was kind of lucky that I didn't die, to be honest. There's doing the blue thing, so I'm safe from the curse for a moment. Does the fist. Almost died again. A Buccaneer does just get this shield sometimes, so that will save you. There's the curse, and I saw I just got a stack, so I'm pretty afraid, but I get down there in time. Because the guys move so slowly, but they spawn kind of close-ish together, if one of them reaches the middle, that means that there will at least be one more that's about to stack. If you haven't been down there for a while, so if you're getting stacks, you really want to get down there ASAP because you're about to die probably. And there's another death. Basically, it looked exactly like the other dashes I had that just barely lived, except that time I actually was a frame late, I suppose, and died. Can't argue with that. Deaths like that happen. If the game says so, then you died. There's the curse. I go down. And across. Kill the little dudes. Orange thing doesn't do anything. Blue thing doesn't do anything. Gonna be a fist soon. Get to the other portal before he curses. There's the curse. Go down. Kill the little dudes. Get back up. You can see I have a nice little rhythm going on here. And this is just what you want. If you are a class that can kill the little dudes, it's even easier. Or you can kill the little dudes from the platform. It's even easier. You just stand up there, hit them from behind the platform, and whenever he does the fists, you just dodge it in whichever way you would like, either going across or jumping off the side and then getting back up. But it is the pattern is not immediately obvious when you are first trying to kill him, so it can be very frustrating. Choice words for this fight at first. And there's no practice mode. Nexon, why is there not a practice mode? Ugh. And 1 attempt a day. Nexon, why is there only 1 attempt a day? Like the video if you wish there was a practice mode for Hellux and you wish you could attempt it more than once a day. This video should have 1 billion likes in the first 5 minutes. So I'm getting him there. He's almost dead. About time. And there's still one more phase. This phase is pretty free, presuming you have enough damage, which if you can get through the first two phases, you probably do. Not necessarily, though, I suppose. So be careful about that. Gotta kill him in a minute. If you have even lower damage than my character does, you're going to want to save your burst until this phase. I would also point out here at the bottom in the chat, you can see someone said, clearly you don't own an air fryer. And then ANAI got censored. That must be some crazy slur in another language that I don't know about. This game teaches me new words all the time with its very aggressive censoring of words. But here I let myself die on purpose because I knew I had another death, so I just kept hitting them until I got 5 stacks, and then went down, cleared the dudes, killed them. And that is the fight. What a slog, but I got there. Also, pro tip, you can buy an item drop coupon, and if you have item drop gear, you can put it on before hitting the thing. This is what people are talking about when they say 300 drop Hellux trade in their megaphones. They must have a lot of drop gear, then they put it all on after the fight, presumably. Some people are so juiced so they can wear the item drop gear and kill him, but I'm sure that's relatively rare, especially among people who are looking up a Hellux guide. So make sure you buy an item drop coupon, and that way, when you kill the thing in the middle, you will get more loot. So I hope this video helps you kill Hellux. I think I managed to go this whole video without cursing, so let's see how the algorithm likes that. And just keep at it. Do it every day, even if you hate it, even if you can't do it, because that's the only practice you're going to get, so just do it. And try to be patient. Good luck out there, and thank you for watching. Love you. Bye.